For many people, nutrition is just about losing weight. The word diet, rather than describing the food we eat, has become synonymous with the latest weight loss fads. And these diets generally lead to rapid weight loss, but also unsustainable weight loss. The figures vary, but it's estimated that around 95% of diets don't work. That's to say that most people gain the weight they lose within a year, and many end up weighing more than they did in the first place. But with all of these promises of a happier, slimmer, more youthful you, why don't diets work? Many people have talked about the psychological reasons for the failure of diets. And the basic premise is that depriving yourself of something just makes you want it more. The more you make a food taboo, the greater appeal it holds. And I think this makes sense, which is why when we talk about healthy eating, it is so important to promote delicious healthy foods we want to include in the diet, rather than focusing on giving up so-called unhealthy foods. But it's not just the psychology of dieting that doesn't work. There are physiological reasons why our bodies can't cope with many of the fad diets that are sold to us. Most diets involve the exclusion of a food group. Let's take, for example, the low-carb diets that have become popular in recent years. Now, one of the reported side effects of these diets is low mood. The reason being that carbohydrate foods are involved in the production of the hormone serotonin that makes you feel good. So if your diet leads to low mood, a likely consequence is to feel demotivated and eat the food your body is crying out for. I'm sure many low-carb diets have ended with a big bar of chocolate or a portion of chips. Many diets also involve reducing fat. Low-fat and even many low-calorie diets strictly limit your fat intake. Again, certain fats play an essential role in many aspects of your health. I talk about this in another session, but for now it's important to remember that one of the things that fat does is send signals to your brain that promote satiety. In other words, fats make you feel full. So a low-fat diet is likely to leave you feeling hungry and craving fat. And you may succumb to eating fat. Or, if you choose to stick to your diet, you might end up eating more carbohydrates, neither of which is a great option for losing weight. So, if taking out a food group doesn't work, what does? Well, I think the answer is thinking about food differently. Rather than thinking about food in terms of your weight, think about it in terms of enjoyment. Take time to eat your food so you recognise your body's signals that it is hungry or that it is full. Often part of the problem is that we have lost connection with these signals, so we need to re-educate ourselves to listen to our bodies. You can also shift the focus away from weight by thinking about health. Think about the delicious, seasonal, fresh foods you like and prepare them in a way you enjoy. Even if that involves smearing your vegetables with butter, the fat will help you absorb some of the vitamins from the veg, so you shouldn't feel bad about it. Focus on the foods you would like to include in your diet to improve your health, rather than those you need to exclude, and give up dieting for a healthier way of life. So if you are thinking about losing weight, there are 3 main points to consider. Firstly, the best way to lose weight and to maintain it is to develop a healthy eating plan that you can sustain forever. So not a diet, but a new way of eating. Secondly, eat a variety of foods from each of the 3 food groups. I talk about these in our video Getting the Balance Right. Eat fresh, good quality produce to help improve your health. And thirdly, eating shouldn't be about deprivation, so we need to take time over food and listen to our bodies so we can recognise the signals of what we really need.